We're going to now move on to our sort of big chunk of the afternoon, which is looking at this whole idea of if we're dealing with difficult scenarios in our Strong Start programs. And I'm going to tell you up front that my particular approach to problem solving sometimes can be I go to action too quickly. I kind of jump in because I'm a real fixer. You know, I'm the kind of person that wants to go in and make everybody happy and fix things. Some of you know that about me. I'm kind of like, okay, let's make this all right. And so we're really delighted that we've invited Diane to come and help us facilitate this part. And Diane's going to tell you a little bit more about her background. We've worked together for a long, long time, and I just know how wise and good Diane is in really dealing with difficult situations. So I'm really delighted to have my old, dear friend here this afternoon to help facilitate this part on dealing with difficult scenarios. And so we'll get the mic. You've got the microphone. You're going to tell us about yourself, and then we're going to get into this part.
Very quickly. Hi. Yes, first of all, I want to say that I'm really doing a kind of a catch-up learning in terms of what all of you people do. I've been retired from the school district for 4 years, and so I was out of it before it came into Langley. And, you know, I've just sort of had a quick overview. I've only done one of these with Fiona. But the challenges that you have are, I think, just amazing. Like, I take my hat off to you, because it's one thing to be in counseling and do group work and pull people out and take them into your room and work with them. But when you've got the kind of dynamics you've got, where you don't know who you've got from day to day, it's really difficult to establish ground rules and boundaries around that kind of thing. So as the day goes on, I'm going to probably talk to you a little bit more about that, because I have some pretty definitive ideas about, you know, what I think over time you sort of need to look at in terms of helping yourself to be more successful with that too. Yeah, Fiona and I go back, I'd say 25 years anyway.
We were 3 when we met.
Yeah. Started work when we were 3. Yeah. And I started out teaching in Abbotsford, and then went to Langley School District in the counseling program, and worked with behavior classes and regular classrooms. And I finished my career as an administrator. I had the counseling program and the Aboriginal program in Langley School District. So I don't, Fiona's very kind. I do not see myself as an expert. I think that there are people who have some expertise, and there are tons of people in this room with a lot of expertise. That's what power of today, I think, is that you're going to learn a lot more from each other than you're going to learn from me. So I'm kind of here with the idea of facilitating some of these scenarios that are going to be presented today, and hearing, I'm very interested in hearing the solutions that you have, because you're on the front lines. So I think with that, maybe get started with you're going to explain kind of the first scenario?
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually engage in a process that will help us think through some of these difficult scenarios. And I have to say that we didn't make these up in isolation. These are real life examples that have come from Strong Start facilitators.